Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles. I'm Melissa. I'll be your DM for the evening, and with me, as always, are my wonderful players. Say hi, wonderful players.
Hello.
Hi.
We're gonna have to coordinate one day, and Melissa will say hi, wonderful players. We just won't say anything because today we will be terrible players.
Yeah, this is something we really should have talked about in the secret group chat.
Yeah.
And then my shirt will be appropriate. Yes. I totally, completely, 100% lost track of what I was thinking there. It's fine. Yes.
You're welcome.
Episode 15 of Rhez Lorei. We have a couple of announcements before we get started. First, Dungeon Sphere on Wednesday with me and Dev and Wyatt and Yuri. Come watch us. Hopefully, maybe kill it.
To be honest, I think that y'all might want to break and just talk to your parents. Forge blood weapons.
We might do that.
I have to call my dad, so...
Yeah.
I gotta call my parents.
Yeah.
What weird sexual thing is my mother gonna say next time?
Brayna doesn't have to do anything because her dad's already there.
My dad lied to me for at least 2 years, and I need answers.
Oh, baggage.
I just gotta figure out what weird
The
shit
whole
Dev is
2
gonna make
years
my
I've been
parents
alive.
So we have that. Thursday? Question mark, Patsy?
Perhaps.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe we'll get some drawing. It'll be a good time if you're able to. If not, that happens. Anyways. And last but not least, we have a YouTube channel. I've been getting all of the old episodes edited, and they're premiering. And definitely just watched on Saturday the one where I sang a little bit at the end, and it was very scary. So that was
I told you. It's terrifying as hell.
Yeah. So subscribe there, and if we get 100 subscribers on the YouTube, we can get an actual URL instead of the janky one. So do that. I think that's all the announcements we have. So we will jump right in to the next episode. So previously on Rhez Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles. After acquiring a note from Frederick von Erichstein to see him at his house, Pip and Castor found it surrounded by city guard and covered by a large pink dome. The city guard captain told of their efforts and asked you all to assist in apprehending von Erichstein since you appeared to have an invitation in. Suliya visited Runar at the Color Guard and came back with a mysterious map, supposedly not terribly useful as it didn't match what people had found at the ruins you'd soon be visiting, but perhaps there is something useful in it. Runar had also found another clue to the riddle hidden in the Color Guard crest, opening another avenue for finding clues for the other riddle that you all are working on. When you gather together to confront von Erichstein, Castor presented the invitation and the dome pulled the entire group in, where you found a well-appointed house, if slightly run down and dusty, with a definitely off his rocker Frederick von Erichstein leading you to the basement, where his formerly dead son, now a mishmash of parts and taller than his father, played with his toys. Frederick von Erichstein asked, that's a hard transition there, asked you all to help introduce his son, a good boy, to town, and after some tense conversation and clues, and a partially successful closing of yet another portal to hell, to the Nine Hells, you all convinced him to turn himself into the authorities, and after a brief detour to the mayor's house, left his son Alfie with Mayor Lightbraid. Exiting here in Lodir, as a group, you all collected Max and Doran and headed out of town. While Max and Castor were having a great time cruising down the road, Glimmer heard a voice in her head a voice that is familiar and odd at the same time, telling of a welcoming party. When suddenly, a boulder appeared out of nowhere, and while Castor was able to deftly avoid the boulder, a pit trap in the middle of the road was hit head-on, and Max is now stuck in said pit trap. But, traversing the road, calling out to Glimmer was a small figure with a glaive, asking to see Suliya. And when Zenus stopped Glimmer, the figure did not take well to that, casting a cone of cold toward most of the group and causing Glimmer to surge uncontrollably. And that is where we pick up today.
Like you get hit in a nerve and you just start like, what?
Pretty much is basically what happened. So
Yeah.
I made a map for y'all.
Oh, should I transition to the map now?
Yes.
I'm transitioning to the map now.
So,
An angry little baby.
Thank you.
so
I say it every morning when I see my cat.
the I think Castor's back. I forgot to put you guys on the map. It's fine. Glimmer's there. Pip we already got. Suliya, Zenus. I think. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. So Glimmer and Zenus is behind. Suliya and Pip were probably back a little bit. Excuse me.
Doran is also in the hole.
Doran is in the hole and did not get hit by the
Doran lay there like a slug. It was his only defense.
Yes. Did not get hit by the cone of cold and is going to probably cower down in that general vicinity. But as this cone of cold goes off, we can roll initiative.
Yeah!
Oh,
Oh, my position, I remember last time I specifically said that I was standing between everybody else and this guy. So is it okay if I move my guy? Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
would have been like, you know,
Oh.
right here.
Do I not have myself on headphones? No, there we go. Keep on hearing sounds coming from my monitor. It's not what we want. Okay, so we have that, we have that. My guy did not roll great, and we are still looking for... Pip, what did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet, sorry.
Venus and the guy rolled a 6 and a 9 on my screen. They're right next to each other.
Nice.
Oh.
I went from a 20 to an 8.
Hey, at least I get to go
Did you
before
have
this dude.
disadvantage?
No, it wasn't clicked on the token for the first time. So I was like, oh, I'll just click it again and roll, but it rolled a 1, so... But that makes sense. I am in the back trying to deal with Max. So I will keep the 8.
Okay.
He'll still move before Zenus, so if that's any consolation. I was having such good rolls on initiative before. My cleric luck is coming back.
And with that, we will jump right into combat. And apparently, Glimmer is going first. So we are going to need a magic surge roll, please.
To start or at the end of the
It's
turn?
at the start of your turn. I looked at the thing.
Cool, 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 cool. Here we go.
And I'll just mark a tally up at the top. 24. Not a 7 or 8. That's probably a good thing.
24. For the third goddamn motherfucking time, Glimmer turns blue.
Oh no!
That's actually incredible.
Blue.
That is amazing.
I'm very happy.
Just wants to be blue.
Does the shade of blue it change slightly each time, or is the
I
same
think it
shade of
gets
blue?
brighter and brighter. She's edging
you-
ever closer to Smurfdom.
You weren't still blue from the previous.
No, Vanilli removed curse. at some point. But we don't have Vanilli anymore.
No.
So she's blue. She just
Okay,
kind of looks
and-
down at herself and goes,
And
Yeah,
as
that
as
tracks.
as that happens, this little guy in front that had just done the cone of cold, kind of.
He goes, "You're blue too, me too," and he drops his illusion and he's an Oni again.
Yeah, well, he laughs. He laughs to himself a little bit, getting a little more powerful than I thought. And what does
I
Glimmer
told
do?
you he'd be intimidated.
She just,
Do a bunch of weird ass magic and get scared and run.
yeah, right. She's a little cowed in blue. I'm just gonna cast a firebolt, I think.
Okie dokie.
There aren't enough. Yeah, we'll just do that. Except, no, we won't, unless a 13 hurts this guy.
13. Where's his stuff? Is he not? Ugh. Man, this guy's kind of lame. That's fine.
Is he? Because he's fucking owning Glimmer right now.
He doesn't have any resistance or anything. This is what I was like. Oh, maybe he probably has some resistances. Nope. The answer is no.
No, he's just got a lot of hit points.
It's fine. Yeah, this your firebolt hits his chest and bounces off.
No. Well, I rolled what damage could have been.
Doesn't do
Glimmer lays down on the ground.
anything. Okay. And then we are to Pip.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm gonna move out over this way.
And then lay on the ground.
And then lay on the ground. Leave me alone to die.
I'm gonna take a nap. You gonna take a nap right here?
Good
Good
night.
night.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to do a lot of research because I have this alchemist fire now. Whatever this potion is. Well, I think we identified it as alchemist fire at some point. Like looked into it or something.
Yeah.
Anyway. Apparently I can use this to attack as normal. But apparently, according to Jeremy Crawford, I get to add my dexterity modifier to the damage of it when it happens each turn, which is weird. Because I was just looking to see if I could get sneak attack if I threw like acid flame vial at somebody. So instead of getting sneak attack, I'm just gonna do, normal kind of thing. This guy's pretty beefy, so I'm just gonna use a bonus action to throw the Alchemist's Doom on him.
Okay.
All right.
What does he need to do?
I throw it as a ranged attack. But I don't get to add my proficiency to it.
Okay.
Alright. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, that was a 10, so I'm gonna lucky. Because I want this to work. It's a 16.
16 total?
Yes.
That will hit.
Yes! Okay. So I take the one that looks like more intense and I throw it at him and it flies through the air and it smacks onto him and then it just breaks open and then fire just like caresses his body and that was my bonus action.
Okay.
And as my action, I'm going to use the only spell I have. I'm going to hold up my little ring of obscuring, and I'm going to cast Fog Cloud. and create a 20-foot radius sphere centered on myself.
Does it move with you, or does it?
No, it's just the spell fog cloud. But yeah, it's just the spell fog cloud.
Why is it not letting me? Oh, I have it on paint again.
I have a question. Is it the outside of that circle or the inside of that circle that's the 20 feet?
Inside. Why won't it do what I want it to do? Let's hit Alt instead. There we go. Inside.
Okay.
Inside, living the vida loca.
And then we will back.
All right, and then
Everyone.
for my movement, I don't know why is my thing still there? Anyway, my movement, I'm gonna run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh wait, I can only move 25. What am I doing? Okay, I blinded him and I ran away.
You put yourself and Zenus in a fog cloud is what happens.
Yes.
Is what happened. Okay, so I hit him, so that's fun. When does the
At the start of his turn.
At the start of his turn? Okay, cool. Suliya.
So we can't see him anymore?
Currently, no.
But he can't see us.
Okay. Well,
Fog cloud always seems like a good idea until the rest of your party has to go, and they're like, now what the fuck are you supposed to do? And you're like, ooh, thought this would be helpful.
I was
The
gonna
same
summon
thing
my
happens.
wildfire spirit next to him, but I can't see him anymore.
Well, do you have to see a point? Do you have to see the point when you summon it?
Let me see. I'm assuming I do,
It would say it.
because
Otherwise, if
It
it
says
doesn't
as
say
an
it, then you can summon it wherever.
action you can expend. Well, how am I gonna get it close to him if I can't see where he is?
It's just if you don't if the thing says that you need to see the space that you're summoning it, then you do. If it doesn't say it, then you can just summon it wherever.
You can try, some DMs make you roll like a check to see if you can remember where he was and estimate about what you think would be close to him.
But you can't see him right now, so it's like you can just throw him wherever unless it says otherwise.
I guess I tried to guesstimate wherever he was, and that's where I summoned Pyre. It was like somewhere around. It's more like right here, right? I guess right here.
I don't know how my little ruler.
If I recall correctly, I'm not good at visualizing math in numbers, but I think. Oh, we have a moth now.
Hi.
It's cute.
Hey.
Ooh.
And it's within 10 feet, I think. Yeah, it's each creature
There you
within
go.
10 feet of the spear other than you when it appears must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, you have to be able to see this space, by the way. So you can't summon it there.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I just summon it, like...
It can only move 10 feet. Because you
It
can
can move
summon
30
it
feet.
here and then have it fly in blind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. But the... What, it
Okay,
won't
so
get
you
the-
should have access to move now. To move,
I think the point Patsy's trying to make is that when you summon your spirit next to someone, they take fire damage.
Yes.
And
Oh, it has
that's
to be
what we're
summoned
trying
there.
to do.
Yes.
But you can't have it fly into it and they take the damage. It has to be summoned by
It
them, or
has to
just
be right
has
next
to.
to them.
Okay.
So if you have to see
So-
it, then you cannot at the moment.
Well,
So I guess is it like, can they summon it outside and then send the moth in to where they can't see, or does it have to all be seen?
I'm gonna grab Tasha's and find out.
Tasha's is right here. Let's see.
It can move wherever. It's just it acts like any creature. Like whatever you
It
can
can
do,
move.
it can do. But when you summon
I'm
it,
just hoping to get
it's
some
only-
damage off
yeah,
on the
yeah.
Oni.
because I think it was like around here. So if you summon it like on the edge, well, I mean, you can't summon it on the other side of the fog cloud because you can't see that. So you can't. I don't think you can get. I don't think you can deal damage to it with the summoning at this time.
But that's the thing, it's not on the summoning, it's just moving within range.
So you have to be able to see it, and it has to be within 30 feet of you.
The fire damage from when it's summoned happens immediately when it's summoned, but it can, after the fact, move in to try and attack.
That's like 30, 40 feet. I guess I will have her move like right here, and then I don't know what to do now because I can't see anything. I don't know how to like.
You can always ready in action.
True. Okay. I'll ready in action. If once I see this guy, I'm gonna cast Flame Seed on it with my spirit, with my familiar, and that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Okie dokie. It is the start of the Oni's turn then.
At the start of his turn, he will take 12 fire damage, 9 plus 3. He can use his action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to put the flames out.
You see as you're watching your fog cloud, you see the top of the fog cloud sort of bulge up a little bit. You don't see a form in it. You just see like more fog coming out of the top of your fog cloud. And it is now Castor's turn.
Knowing that something is happening, I'm gonna do one more attempt to get Max out of this hole before joining combat. I'm going to rage to get the advantage. No, go ahead and find out what happens. Let's see what happens. It's 5. Please don't teleport. That'll be embarrassing. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage end, creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution. So does not do anything at the moment, but I'm going to make a strength check to try to, once more, it's like a leverage to get his back wheels onto the ground so I can then use those to pull him. For a 2 and a 6!
You are unable to get Max out of the hole at the current moment in time. You hear Doran from in the pit say, I think it might be better to get rid of whatever is attacking us than try to get Max out.
Max has a flamethrower. If things get hairy, jump on up. And then I'm going to, again, using my same grip, I'm going to haul myself on top of Max, run, and jump out of the hole over to as far as I can get to my friends. So that's... You'd be able to get to probably... 15 feet. I'm going to get right up to the edge of the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh. Right up to the edge of the cloud and draw my sword. That was my action, bonus action, and movement. So I'm just, ready to fight whatever this thing is. And that's my turn.
Good. And then we are to Zenus.
From inside of the fog cloud, you just hear a, God damn it, Pip! all Zenus can see is a bunch of mist and fog as he's like waving his arms out as wide as he can to maybe even try and like smack him on the back of the head for for causing him not to be able to see. But as all this is happening, all the words kind of transform into this like discordant melody of just like vitriolic, just cursing. And Dissonant Whispers, all it says is that you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. So there isn't anything about sight, so I'm targeting Pip caused it, but the rage is going towards Leone.
Yep. 1 second.
And this is at 2nd level.
Follow the beautiful sound of my voice. Nina!
Oh my goodness, why are you blue?
I am a god! Ooh,
okay.
I am blue, I died.
You know when rocks died, I turned blue.
Oh no!
That is a wisdom save?
DC 16 wisdom save.
17.
So it'll take half. So what's that? 11 reduced to 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll a d8 to see where Zenus is gonna walk to, since he's all turned around in there.
Yeah.
4. So I guess starting from top right, that would just be straight back. So Zenus will go 5, 10, and then probably stop as soon as he sees Suliya and
Castor. Yep.
Castor. Just go. Anybody see where he went?
No, he's in the cloud.
All right, good luck. And Zenus will inspire Glimmer.
Thank you. Is that a D8 now or D6?
Yeah, D8. Actually, that was only 10 feet of movement. So I think I'm gonna go another 5, 10, 15. Up to 25.
Yeah.
30. I'll go right there.
Are you watching towards the fog cloud or watching in a different direction?
I'm walking.
Well, are you watching? Are you like, are your eyes on the fog cloud or in a different direction?
Castor did just say that they're in the Oni is somewhere still within the fog cloud, so I think Zenus might have like, I'll say he's looking towards the fog cloud and just not paying attention where he's running to. It looked flat enough.
Cool. I then need. Pip, Zenus, and Glimmer to make.
No. Scared.
Well, let's see. What we're gonna do?
Cry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a free action to cry.
In that case.
As bolas come flying out of the bushes around you. I need.
Take him alive.
So this is going to be disadvantaged dexterity saving throws against. It's going to be different DCs because there are something in the bushes throwing bolas. So Pip, your disadvantaged dexterity save is going to be a 6. I don't think you're going to fail that because they messed hard.
I have a +6.
So
Don't roll
these
a one.
bolas, yeah, just don't roll a 1.
Oh no, you're lucky. You have halfling.
Literally cannot roll a 1.
Could theoretically roll a 1 if you rolled 2 ones. Zenus, yours is 22.
Oof! Girl Scout, Dad!
Oh my goodness.
Proficient in it, so we'll see.
That's good. You're gonna need it.
Not when you roll a 3. Oh, that's a 9.
Okay, so these bolas come flinging out of this bush. Let me get off the GM layer so I can actually see this bush down here.
Makes
and
sense.
wrap you up. You are grappled by, it's basically 2 rocks tied together, and they just wrapped around you like
Goblins.
little golf, the golf game, you know, the yard golf. You know what I'm talking about, right? The yard golf.
We play it all the time.
Yes, so that's basically
A little golf game came out of nowhere.
It's rocks instead of golf balls.
Betrayed by Beer Olympics.
Yep. So, and Glimmer, your DC is 16, a disadvantaged dexterity saving throw.
First one's a 21.
Okay.
This
Ooh.
is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oh! 18.
Woo!
The bolas come around and they whip around and then fly off again. In the most
I just imagine
maddening
Glimmer
way
does
for
like
for
the little
kobolds.
hopscotch as it's going for the feet and she just jumps right over it.
I catch the momentum and like hula hoop them off of me.
Perfect.
Wow, it's
Am
only
I-
the hips. What? It's only the hips, Zenus.
Zenus was now laying on the ground in bolas.
I'm going to take a nap. Oh,
No, I'm taking the nap. Only one of us.
did you say if I'm grappled or restrained, Melissa?
Restrained with the
Okay.
with the thing. So it'll be athletics to get, or strength athletics to get out of it.
Okay.
When it's your turn, of course. So yeah, and you guys see rustling in the bushes all around.
Oh, Russell's in the bushes? I love that guy.
Oh
Russell's
man,
in the
Russell!
bushes.
Oh man!
Hey,
All
hey, what's up,
around.
Russell?
My money's on goblins.
Mhm.
little chitters of little calling out between each other, and it seems as though they're planning something. And then Doran, who rolled a 20 on his initiative, guys.
Get it, Doran.
Ridiculous.
That's my thick
Is that
dad.
ridiculous or what? And who also has not a lot he can do. He is
I
down
told you.
in this 10-foot pit where he can't actually see anything. So he's going to start to clamber up on Max, see if he can figure out what to do, but it takes all of his muscles and strength to get up there. So that's all that he does. And it is now Glimmer's turn, and I need Magic Surge, please.
I'm ready.
Turn blue again. Turn even more blue.
Bluer.
Indigo.
88.
Oh, that's high.
You cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you.
Oh no.
Please
How
let
do
me
you
see
determine
this.
the
Passing on
random
the
creature?
You have to see them.
It doesn't
Okay.
say.
Okay, so we're gonna say yes that you have to see them because reasons. So roll, do / roll space 1d5 in,
Ooh.
2. Can the random creature, I'm assuming the random creature can be you because that's you.
Up I go.
Glimmer
Whoa!
has cast fly.
It's like
Damn it.
It's like Willy Wonka when they drank the fizzy drink and it made them start floating. Peter Pan.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Clap if you believe.
Okay,
Cool.
what would you like to do? Now that your movement now is 3D. You can go any direction you want. Which direction would you like to go?
I'm gonna go
Up, first off.
up 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna put 15 in your blue box.
Okay. Can I see any of the rustly boys in the bushes?
Give me a perception check.
Kind of contrary to what you would expect with a one-eyed being, but follows the rolls that I get.
Are you gonna fly up really high first to see if you can see him?
Yeah, I'm up. I got.
Oh my
I got
goodness!
20.
Oh my gosh. You see each bush has at least 2, sometimes 3, depending on the size of the bush.
Okay. Do I need to be touching the ground to cast Earth Tremor?
I do not know. What does the spell say?
Oh, you know what? No, because it's a range of 10 feet from me. That won't work. JK. Lol. Okay, so I can see them. So we're gonna see if we get lucky with a Chaos Bolt. And I'm gonna cast it on, I guess, this bush
Okay.
here. Yeah.
You see two little guys in there.
Okay. What do they look like?
They just look like well, they're kobolds. So they got the long noses. They don't have any armor on. They're carrying little makeshift shields. It's like 2 boards just strapped together. They have extra bolas on their hips, and these little like mini daggers that they are carrying.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna Chaos Bolt one of them bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
For a 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Nice.
We're gonna do acid damage
Okay.
for 9.
And you see one of the ones in the bush do like an exaggerated death fall. He goes, "Whoa," and falls to the ground.
Oh, that was beautiful. Encore! Now the other one do it.
You see your damage hit the one, splash to the other, and it also takes a little damage but does not die.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
As your acid chaos bolt hits, it goes and it just like explodes out and hits the other one, but not for entirety of its hit points. So, anything else for Glimmer?
That will be all, because I'm gonna save my reactions and stuff.
Okie dokie, we are then to Pip.
We don't see that guy, and Glimmer's just firing off random bolts into the woods.
There are kobolds in the bushes.
What?
There are kobolds in the bushes.
Okay.
How many? Was I able to see how many were in the bush close to Pip?
With your natural 20, you see 3 in the big.
Is it this bush?
Yes.
Oh my!
There are 3.
There are 3 in that bush.
3 in that bush. Yes.
Okay.
You know what they say about the kobold in the fog cloud is, and only in the fog cloud is where 3 kobolds in the bush.
Pretty sure that's how it goes. Yep.
Very well known saying.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw this alchemist flask that I have on the bush to catch it on fire as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm just aiming for the bush. And I rolled a 6. I'm not gonna use Metal again.
You don't know your own strength, and it flies past and breaks on the rock behind it.
No!
Pipperin, the bush.
The rock sure is on fire.
The rock. Yes, we will do this. Ready? Hand. Orange.
I mean, that's a really good
Honestly,
throw.
that's a I was gonna say a very impressive throw.
Oh, technically my range is only 20 feet.
So it was an incredible throw.
Yeah.
We will say this then.
It hits the tree and then it bounces.
Yes,
Yeah,
the kobolds are tricksy. They bounce it away.
Oh my
One of them
God.
catches it and chucks it behind it.
Fine.
They do an amazing kickflip.
Yep.
Like a soccer ball.
I'm gonna run into the bush. I'm just gonna dive right in. Ah!
Oh,
Pull up my
God.
rapier. Whoosh. Ah!
Just doing topiary.
Oopsies, that was drawing and not.
Yes, I'm jumping into the
grabbing.
bush. Into the bush.
Come on.
Into the bush, it's time to go.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thing of it.
I accidentally drew instead of
Oh, that's all right.
grab. Why is my thing being dumb? It's fine. Okay, there we go. Let me take off this orange because this orange isn't here.
And then I'm just gonna stab this guy in the eye. Rapier! Oh my god. That was an. Oh, I'm a halfling! That was a natural one. It's another natural one!
Yes. I knew that was
better.
I knew that was an option.
I just dive into the bush,
Good.
but like a tree like pokes me in the eye while I'm trying to like stab them.
These kobolds, when you run in, they're like, ah! And they're so squirrely that you try to stab at them and it just does not work.
One of them was holding back a branch, and as you come,
Yeah, it's just
snapped to your face.
Exactly.
I found
Kind
them.
of pulls out some popcorn.
Today's the day I die, guys. It's good knowing you. I'm done.
You know, we were joking about the TPK, but we didn't think it was gonna actually happen.
It's a good day to
We
die.
were half kidding about the TPK.
You gotta roll
That was
better than
fully
you gotta
intentional.
roll better than one.
I
right?
know. It was two
Anything
ones.
else?
It was a
Roll
3
it.
and then 2 1s. No, my turn's done. That's all I
My
can do.
favorite thing is that we've never learned our lesson about focus on one enemy, and we will have once more split into different directions so we can die on our own.
We can't see the main guy to hit him.
Also, if we're all grouped together, Zenus wouldn't know that there's enough. He only has one Chronicle a day, probably.
Also, us being grouped together is what got us all hit by the Chronicle. I moved out of the way so that we weren't all clumped together.
How was I supposed to know there was a kobold in the bush?
And then we are to Suliya.
I'm gonna yell at Zenus. Zenus, are you good getting out of that? Do you need any help? I might be able to help.
More than likely, I would appreciate some help. I have very frail arms.
His arms are for playing the lute, and that's all.
Castor's incredibly
You
correct.
skipped arm day.
I always skip arms. Why do I need to? I could do magic. Why would I need to be strong?
Zenus exclusively does squats, and that's his whole exercise.
Yes.
But his
Listen,
butt looks fantastic.
You know it.
I'm gonna get some water real quick.
It is my best feature, and the only feature I will ever need.
And you wear very poofy pants.
It's the only
They're
way
really
I can
poofy
get
on
my
the
butt
legs,
to
but
fit.
they're really tight on the butt.
Yeah. Just because that's how
Anyways.
big his butt is.
They're just a
Anyways.
special
Run over to
surprise.
Zenus,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna start like hacking at the
Beautiful.
ropes a little bit with
Make
that.
an attack roll.
Is that okay? Where'd my dice go? Where did I put them? Oh my god. Where did I put my dice? Are they? Oh, they're over here. That's right. That's a natural 11 plus 5 is a 16.
Roll some damage for me.
1d10 acid damage. Oh wait, are we level 5?
Yes. Roll 6.
2d10 acid.
Ooh.
Fancy.
We're a very acidic group.
Yeah.
That is a 4 and a 7, so 11.
Yeah, it is easy enough. These ropes are not terribly well constructed, so they just start falling away, and Zenus is no longer restrained.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to have my good friend Pyre fly, I guess, how far can he get? I guess over here. She's gonna cast Flame Seed on that bush where the kobolds are hiding, because I can't see anything else.
I think it's this bush, Patsy.
There are kobolds in every bush.
Oh, JK.
Oh.
Yeah, that's I figured. So that is an attack roll. That is a natural 15, so that's dirty 20.
You see a kobold come running out of the bush on fire before it falls over dead.
Oh. R.I.P.
Okay,
And
that's
I
my
don't
turn.
care.
We got
Okay.
cool. We got one.
Yes. We are then to the Oni, who does not seem to take damage from the Alchemist's Doom.
Wait, if they're kobolds, we need to get that war machine out, because we got snacks for him.
I was gonna say, does Max hear the word kobold and just start going ballistic?
I think Castor, you hear in your head, "Where are those kobolds? I would like a snack."
Well, Max, you've fallen into a hole. And my friends are not willing to help me get you out at the moment.
We're a little busy.
Just say, if we got Max out, this go a lot faster.
They're right!
But, anyways, as you all are watching the fog cloud, you see the top of the fog cloud bulge out, as the Oni, you see him changing form from this gaseous form back into himself, but huge, or bigger.
Large.
Is his like noggin popping out from the fog cloud?
Yeah, so it's kind of like the fog is bulging out. The fog cloud is bulging out at the top in the shape of a person, and then all of a sudden it's just the Oni.
Is he flying? Because that's 20 foot high.
It's 20 foot high in the middle, but like as you get closer to the edges, it's a dome.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes down. So you couldn't see him, but then when he gets halfway out of it, you can see him like emerging from the fog. If he's moving forward, that is to say. If he was just standing there, he would kind of be covered.
But yeah, you do see him emerge out in his big form. He's 20 feet in the air, and floating in that general direction.
What's he doing? He's just floating there. Menacingly!
And he is going to
One fear. Many fears actually right now. That's a lie. There's
All
many
bundled
fears right
into
now.
one.
He is going to, you just see him blow this dust towards Zenus and Suliya.
Cool.
magic dust? Like a spell?
Yes.
Counter spell.
Counterspell. Okay, he does not cast sleep.
Nice.
Oh.
That could have been bad.
He's like, this would be so much easier if you just let me see the staff.
Well, why don't you
Actually,
tell
it would
us
be easier if you just went away.
what are you gonna do with the staff? Because things don't have to be bad. We could all, you have ambushed us, which does admittedly feel bad. But if normal people come to you with a reasonable request and you don't drop their car into a hole, usually you'll honor the reasonable request.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I feel like that
doesn't-
hesitation was in there. Just like, yeah.
Perhaps if this wasn't like a very calculated ambush, we'd be more inclined to trust you.
Fuck that, you're creepy.
We
I
we
agree
don't
with
have
Zenus.
to kill you and all of your kobolds, but we will.
No, the kobolds are pretty much our enemy at this point because they kidnapped Ursula.
Ursula, yeah.
I'm trying to get things towards the circumference of the circle, yes. I'm trying to see if we can talk our way out of things. I say with my +1 charisma, and that's it.
No, I'm mad and blue. The time for talking is over.
He goes.
I'm mad and I'm blue.
he goes. Those who sent me wish for you to not have that staff, so if I could just have it, that'd be great.
Oh, see, but I wish to have the staff, so yeah.
To me.
I believe that the policy here would be called finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Oh,
Zenus dabs.
get up.
It's a
Zenus
group
still
dab.
laying on the ground.
Yeah. No,
Dab
you
on the
you
ground.
just see 2 arms. He's just like, it's just like full back, just like this.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, it is now Castor's turn.
So I can see this guy sticking out from the clouds, yeah?
Yes, he has emerged from the fog cloud.
Cool. I'm going to throw my discus at him. I have 2 discus. I'm going to throw both of them at him.
Cool.
The first one, I'm going to use my amulet of clockwork, my clockwork amulet, so I don't have to roll for it. It's just a straight 10 on the dice, which is going to make it a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
So I'm going to smack him with my discus in the head. It's going to do a whole 10 points of discus damage, which is also non-magical bludgeoning damage. And then I'm just going to regular roll for the second discus. Another 2. I'm going to find a different dice. But that's my 2 action. That's my 1 action attack. Should I move? I'm going to move a little closer. I've left Pip to his own devices. I'm just gonna move closer to Glimmer.
Okay.
Get right over here.
Hello.
And
So this is new, yeah?
Oh, yes.
because
my
Glimmer's
turn.
in the area.
Yeah.
Um,
She's kind of like rolling and somersaulting around.
Yeah, that's my turn, because I don't have any other bonus actions.
And then we are to Zenus.
Action for Mind Sliver Aponi.
Okay.
So an intelligence save, a DC 15.
15, exactly.
I thought your save was 16. No?
This is the wizard save DC.
Oh.
So Mind Sliver, yeah. So, oops.
Just BFF things, knowing your friend's spell save.
Glimmer said that. I thought your spell save was 16. No? Oh, good for you. but
I
not
thought
right
you
now.
were better.
Give you a single pip out of pip.
I can't believe
I
everyone
want
just
to give a
left
single
me.
peep out of pip right now.
Not
You're
a
lucky it
pip
wasn't
out of
going your
pip.
way.
A pip peep.
Peep peep.
Beep beep, bitches.
Pip peep poop.
Beep.
I even have his bonus action. Well, I would have healed Pip, but for that comment.
Oh.
No, God, I wish I had an attack as a bonus action. Ugh.
The age-old questions for prone wizards. Are you gonna stand up or are you just gonna keep casting from the ground?
I'll stand, I guess.
A lot of time wizards are like, no, just keep casting from down here. Don't worry about it.
Why would I need to go? Okay, I guess it's the bonus action. I'll expend a bardic inspiration to do unsettling words on the Oni. So he'll have the next the next save he makes, he'll have to subtract 8 from that.
Whoa.
So yeah, just say, Glimmer, I can't do shit. Just take care of this idiot.
You're doing amazing.
Alexa, kill this clown.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Zenus's energy to Glimmer all the time. Also to Suliya, actually. Zenus is just like, other people are more capable than me. I will just enjoy my peace and quiet. And he'll just hold up a middle finger to the bush as he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
What are you gonna say? He jumps into the hole.
If you were actually prone, you only get half movement.
Right, that is right. So is that? So I have
Did you
35
use your
feet
action though?
I did,
Okay.
to do Mind Sliver.
Oh, right.
So I'll just start going over to Doran. Because I feel like I will be more effective trying to deal with this. With 15 feet, I can hop in the hole and try and get Max from the other side, right?
Well, you will not be able to get him out of the hole.
Sure.
If you want to try to use his fire or flame thrower, it would be.
Is that this side?
Yeah, it's going to be tricky because of the angle that the flamethrower is at.
Sure.
So, and we haven't used it in a hot sec, so I don't remember if the flamethrower is an attack roll or a cone. I think it's an attack roll, though, isn't it?
The Kobold War Machine exhales fire in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw, taking 10d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful save. The fire burns in the maws of a massive. Yeah, that's part of
So yeah, the issue that you'd have is it would take at least 2 turns to get the fire cannon pointed in the right direction.
It recharges on a 5 or a 6, but it also does have a Spitfire, which is a weapon attack with a +6 to hit, 120-foot range, and it does 4d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
Single
I think
target for that one?
Zenus's plan is to he'll call to Doran and be like, we got to figure out how to use this flamethrower thing. I don't know what is going on, but I'm on my way. And he's just like,
yeah, I think with
fancy boy
with
running.
you and Doran working on it, it wouldn't be available this round, but next round.
Oh,
I'm not
actually,
even close enough to get there, so that
the
totally makes sense.
fire breath comes from the front of the machine. So if the front of the machine is in the
Yes, the front of the machine is filled in the hole.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to use the breathe fire, but the Spitfire is a mounted, like a swiveling kind of flamethrower.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
But
our
due like I said, due to the fact of how everything went down, it'll be a couple rounds before you're actually able to use it.
That
But
is just fine.
it is the kobold's turn. Which there are many.
Bring it on.
Pip immediately dies to 3 kobolds. What them hit points at, Pip?
What's hit points?
What them hit points at?
What are hit points?
Quote from man stabbed. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
Sorry, got a lot to move around here.
It was nice having a character who had a 1 strength, had just a standard strength, because you could be all like, well, you know, if I punched you, it would do 1. How many punches do you think you could take from me?
Okay, so
It's a good way to figure out what their HP is.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I used to ask people in the campaign. I'm like, how many punches could you take?
Theoretically.
Theoretically, like 20, 25? I feel about
Suliya
that.
and Zenus, I need you both to make. So this is like these kobolds. They're small and annoying. I'm going to say this is effectively a concentration check to see if you are able to act with them being little toddlers around your feet.
Well, how big are kobolds? Because aren't they small creatures? Isn't Suliya also a small creature?
They're smaller. It's fine. So concentration check for Zenus and Suliya.
What do you add to concentration? Is that
It's a constitution.
okay?
And with Warcaster, that just
Ooh,
applies
that's
to spells.
20.
Right. So it wouldn't apply.
20? Yeah, just a straight.
Okay.
That is a 23 from me. Because I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
13 from
13.
Zenus.
Okay, yeah, you guys are able to move and act unhindered. It's DC 12, otherwise you're half movement and disadvantage on attack rolls. But these ones that are on Pip are gonna... Oops, not map background. Nope, not that either. This one. They are coming around. And let's see, do I still have it saved? Yay! 17 to hit, 21 to hit, 15 to hit.
Oh gosh, those all hit.
That all hits. They just have these little makeshift daggers. 3 total damage.
3 total damage. All right. All right. I'll just
Kill these clowns.
Ow. You know, that really hurt. What are you guys doing? This is silly. This is ridiculous.
It was an emotional wound, not a physical one.
There are a lot of them. So I just have to move them all out because...
Oh my goodness.
This is... minion rules, if that wasn't obvious. Which means... mostly you just actually have to hit them, but they have some nasty things that they can do if they're all around and stuff. Okay, so that's all the kobolds. Doran is going to take his turn, and he's using his mage hand to try to start moving the fire cannon around, and then we are to Glimmer. Magic search roll, please.
I'm ready. 51. Ooh. A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you +2 bonus to AC and immunity to magic missile.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Sitting pretty at a +2 at a 14 AC.
Nice. Look at me, so fancy.
Say fancy. And then I'm gonna do the Heimlich maneuver, as is my wont to do, and cast Dragon's Breath upon myself.
Mm-hmm.
And spit some acid down at this bitch.
Beautiful.
Just bitch.
You do that thing.
For a whole 6 damage.
What's a dex save?
Yes. And then I fly up.
Neat. 17 dex save.
Yeah, my DC is a 16, so he'll take 3, a whole 3 damage.
3
Trumbo.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
That is it, I believe.
Neat. We are then to Pip.
So these guys look pretty frail, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out a second rapier. And
You just like hear them saying something in a language you don't understand. But they're you just see them like waving their arms at you and stuff and talking a language you don't understand.
I'm gonna actually, you know what? Change of plans. I'm not gonna pull out a second rapier. I'm gonna drop concentration on Fog Cloud.
Okay.
And bonus action, gonna disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It just goes away when you drop concentration, right?
Yep, 25.
That's what I did.
And then I'm gonna pull out my crossbow instead, and I'm gonna say, forget about these guys! And I'm gonna make a crossbow attack against the Oni. Does a 16 hit?
16 just manages to snake its way through some of the links on its chainmail.
Oh. That is 5 piercing.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on the damage roll.
Oh.
And that's my bonus action,
Roll
action,
that, or is that only for
movement.
D20s?
Huh?
Can't you re-roll that because you're a halfling?
No, that's only on
only the
D20s.
For the 1?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hey.
Lucky's only for D20s. Okay. Anything else?
And that's it.
Okie dokie. Suliya.
I am going to cast. Well, first of all, I'm going to have. Actually, no, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 3rd level, centered on the man, the Oni man.
The man. He is a shape changer.
Are Oni shapeshifters? Yeah. Because that means he makes his throw with disadvantage.
But it's at the start of his turn. Not when it appears.
Yes, and if he fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form, but I don't know if it's in its original form.
It's in its original form right now.
It'll still have
Shapechangers make
disadvantage.
their throws with disadvantage, and it'll take 3d10 radiant damage. And then, while that is happening, I'm gonna have.
What is Moonbeam a 10?
Mm-hmm.
It should be.
It's 1d10, yeah. Or technically 2d10 at a base.
Oh, radius.
Sorry,
Radiant.
is it radius? That's what I was talking about. What's it?
It is 5 foot radius. My bad.
Oh, yes, 5-foot radius.
40 foot high.
So it's that purple circle. No, bigger.
No, that's
No,
correct.
the radius. Okay,
Then.
cool.
It seems like it should be bigger, but it's so mobile because you can move it up to 60 feet as an action.
You can move it. Neat. Okay.
I'm gonna have my familiar move. Should move like 30 feet. Should go like right there. And then I'm going to have her cast a good old flame seed at Oni again. So that's gonna be a okay, that's a 13. That probably doesn't hit.
13 does not hit. Nope, as the flame seed putters out before it makes it to the Oni.
And then I am going to move. I'm gonna move right here, just to get away, for now.
Sounds good.
Cobalt, and that is my turn.
Sounds good. It is now Theoni's turn. So it makes the save.
It is a Constitution saving throw, DC 13. It's not great, but it has disadvantage.
And did...
Oh, it has disadvantage?
Yes, because it's a shape changer, right?
So it got a 13.
Oh man, so that means it takes half, but that's still half of 3d10.
Did the,
Please.
8, subtracting 8 from its saving throw from unsettling words? Because who did Glimmer target?
The Oni.
Okay, so it would have been...
Oh, I forgot about that. So yeah, it would have been...
on the
So it
Oni,
would have
or
been
it would have
on
been on
that.
Glimmer's
Yeah.
thing instead.
So do
Oh
another...
shit, I'm sorry.
No, it's...
There we go. Nope, that's fine. Okay, so
I just
what
wasn't sure if it was still up or not.
It's
No,
16 damage half to 8 then.
Minus 8. Yeah, and as even as this radiant or the moonbeam damage is coming, it takes the half damage that you expect, but it's also re-stitching up some of its wounds as it regenerates a little bit at the start of its turn. And
Wait a minute.
20.
I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Question. What type of damage did Glimmer deal?
Acid.
Does acid stop that?
I don't know if Onis are like
so.
trolls.
Okay, because I know that works out with trolls.
Nope.
Stupid Onis.
Wait, Glimmer, did you?
That dumb.
Oh, you're up to 30 feet now. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. That's why I changed it before.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So. The Oni flies up to you.
What?
Yeah, he'd be flying.
You do be
You
fine though.
Flying.
This is a bleach fight now.
Yes.
I
And
have the
says-
high ground.
This would be so much easier if you would just give me the staff. And he will take one swing with his glaive for a 14 to hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction from my umbrella to bring my AC from a 14 to a 17
Put it right in his face.
for this.
Flinches a little bit.
Are you literally Mary Poppins right now?
And he is then going to attempt to wrest Suliya from your grip.
Oh.
So, give me a athletics or acrobatics. It's contested. You need to. Oh, you'll need to be a 9.
"13." Woo! I was like, okay, I still have the D8 for inspiration if I really need it.
And yes, you see the Oni attempting to grab at Suliya, and you are able to.
Oh, it's mine.
Just like one of those like catty little.
He used all of his one-a-day spells. That's a sad
Let's
day.
go.
And that is his turn. It is now Castor's turn.
So this guy is 30 feet up, right?
Correct.
But he's 10 feet tall. Where is his feet at? Are they 30 feet up as well? And then he's got like the 10 feet.
He's like
on the-
25 to 35 right now.
Alright. Can't do much from the ground. I'm a barbarian.
There are so many kobolds.
Yeah, I guess. I just shrug at Glimmer and say, wow, wish you were on the ground. Okay, bye.
I do too. I did not mean for this to happen.
I'm pretty special with the spell fly. You can, like, move down to the ground.
Well, initially the point was to get away from the giant creature.
And now he too can fly.
I
so
thought
I'm gonna
I
leave.
had something special going.
I'm gonna walk to this kobold, and I'm gonna pick him up and chuck him into the hole with Max.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna try to like just heft him and toss him into Max's open dragon mouth.
It's the Wilhelm
so it's
scream.
A grapple, like a grapple check, or an attack.
Beat an 8.
Oh well, that's I got a 20. So it's a crit grab and throw.
The kobold is, yes, fully chucked into the hole and is no longer a concern of you guys.
Cool. So that was the first one. That was how far did I move? I was here.
Yeah.
15. Awesome. I do for my second attack. I do it again.
He kicked this one though. Kick him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Bard,
start and kick him into the hole.
Beat a 15.
9 plus 7, 16.
That'll do it.
That'll
Another
do
one is no more concern.
Just walking for Zenus, I'm like, hey, what's up? And I kick the kobold in front of it.
Zenus, watch this.
Eating good tonight, eh?
and you hear in your head from Max, a fitting snack, more please.
I'm doing it, Max. We ain't got much else to do, man. That's my turn.
And then we are to Zenus.
I will, I'll go help Doran with the, spit flame, I think is what.
Yeah, Spitfire.
Yeah, the Spitfire. Does it seem like the mage hand is enough to, like,
it seems like you can get it if you use your action. This time, with what Doran's doing, you should be able to use it next turn.
I will. What's the range on the spit?
120 feet.
Okay. Yeah, Zenus will spend his full action to try and like heave it and like is pointing it in the direction of the Oni. And just turn to Castor and say, "Can you deal with the rest of these kobolds? I'll focus on him."
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You're incredible and amazing.
So I casually stroll over to the next kobold, pick him up.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's now the kobold's turn. Oh my gosh. Let me shrink the map so I can actually see them all. There we go. And the kobolds are... I think they saw Castor just in... So they will not run towards Castor to try to stop Castor because that's not going to go well for them. They just saw two of their own get manhandled pretty easily. So that was not 5. That was like 7.
Oh, the irony of a 6-foot-tall rabbit wrangling 2-foot-tall dragons.
Now your little bunny foo-foo. Oh no, little bunny foo-foo was the one bopping him on the head. Castor is little.
Okay, Pip, I need a disadvantaged Constitution check, please.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
14.
They're all just descending upon us.
14.
13, you said? Was the
14.
Lower? 14. Okay. Because there are many of them, the DC is higher. So your movement speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
All right.
And then we are to Doran, who spends his turn manipulating the Spitfire turret, and it is now just about ready to do some stuff and such.
Am I basically like, get off me, as they're like trying to like hold me down or whatever?
Yeah, they're 100% just like, you just have this army of kobolds like hanging off of you.
Oh my god!
Is this from that Kickstarter Melissa?
Mm-hmm. Well, he hasn't put up the kobolds yet, so I used the concept of what he had with the goblins and thought, what would kobolds do? And this is what I've decided.
That's what I ask myself every morning when I wake up. What would kobolds do?
And then we're to Glimmer.
All right, here we go. 35.
Yes. 35. D10, oh
no. I get 6 years older.
Oh! Now what are you, like 9?
Oh, 9.
I don't like it.
Do you look any different, or?
My boobs get slightly, so slightly bigger.
A little bit more curvy.
Right.
Amazing.
Zenus is like, how do you like
You'll
it?
be a mountain one day.
Don't look at me, I'm vulgar.
Runs in the family.
Oh yeah, and a dump truck ass.
That was what I was so worried about, that if Vanilli had aged up, she would have gone from being 12 to being like 30, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Growth cannot handle.
Mm-mm.
No,
Okay.
no.
So what does Glimmer do?
Well, I guess I was gonna fly back down, but I guess Castor is on Kobold patrol now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, do you want to come back and fight the weird thing?
I mean, I don't think the kobolds are too much of a concern.
Okay, I'll go back to. I think I have to be flying, so I'll go back to about like 5 feet above the ground.
I was gonna say that I could also teleport you with my moth.
As you sink down, you see that Oni scratch out with his claw for an opportunity attack to get a 21 to hit.
Huh. Yeah.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay. I am gonna hit him with my words are hard today. I'm gonna hit him with my thing. The acid breath. That's it. Hold on. I'm trying to do too much at once and my brain can't keep up.
Keep up, brain.
Oh no, it's not good at that. Ooh, for 13. If it makes its save.
Oh, save, yes.
I did that on the way down. Just ooh.
I got a 20, so I'll take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Or 6 points.
Okay, and I guess so I went down 30. I got another 5 left, so I'll go this way.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Beautiful. And then we are to Pip, who has disadvantage on his attack. And half movement.
Yeah.
I'm
Fly
not flying
is-
because of a spell. It's a side effect.
Fly is magic surge.
Yeah, but you cast fly. So
No,
it's the
magic
fly. Yeah, it's the fly spell. You still require concentration. I would say that it wouldn't otherwise.
I
But-
thought magic surge spells didn't require, like... the
Only if it
spells require-
specifically says it. Oh wait, no, you're right. And if it normally requires concentration, it doesn't require concentration.
Yeah.
I thought it was specific to the thing. I was
Everything's
like, wait
fine.
a minute.
So
I was planning on just running away from these guys, but if I only can move 10 feet... No one's right next to this Oni, so I can't get sneak attack on him. I have disadvantage. And... these guys are... I'm gonna disengage again as a bonus action. 5, 10. You're right next to Suliya. I'm just gonna be like, Suliya, help!
Did you use your action yet?
No, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'm going to use an action to throw out some ball bearings. 1,000 ball bearings.
beautiful.
And they spread. It is a 10-foot square area, so 2 squares by 2 squares by 2 squares, and I'm just gonna do it like right in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that. Yeah.
Yep. That makes sense. Okay. Anything else?
I'm just like, get out of here. That's my full turn.
Suliya.
So do we want to prioritize damaging the big bad, or do we want to get rid of these little guys over here? Because I have 2 different options for either.
If we get rid of Big Bad, the kobolds might just run away.
Okay. So
well,
I'm going...
as you look at the Oni, by the way, you see even as he's standing there, his wounds are starting to like stitch up and stuff.
Does it look like we're at least making like some damage, or does he go back?
Hold
to
on.
Okay.
He's
Question.
taking some damage. He's not terribly hurt yet.
Question.
Yes.
Answer.
Did he ever put out the Alchemist Doom? Did he ever use his action to do that?
I think he's immune.
He turned into a gaseous thing, and it just settled to the ground.
Makes sense.
So yeah, you see a little fire like on the ground over here, where you threw it. Just kind of dispersed. Okay. Anyways, Suliya.
I actually have an idea. I'm gonna move my moonbeam right on top of him again.
Oh, okay.
As an action.
As an action.
Cool.
And then I might just jump in the hole, because then the kobolds won't bother me. And I can distance cast both my spells.
You will need to jump onto Max to have sight, because it's a 10-foot hole.
Okay. Well, how far...
Can you jump that far?
Probably not, but I can
Only 10
teleport.
feet.
How far... So if I move here, that's 20 feet, so I can't teleport that far because my friend can only teleport 15 feet.
What if you jump and then land on your moth and it teleports you the extra distance?
My moth only has 30 feet of movement.
Oh.
Technically, if you take a running jump, you should be able to jump your strength score. But
Yeah, I
some
think
DMs...
if you jump, you would be able to jump onto Max, but you can't just so it would basically be, you wouldn't have an action this turn. It'd be your full movement action to get onto Max to be able to do stuff next turn if you were to jump onto Max.
Can I move Moonbeam and then jump in the hole and then use my next turn to get onto Max?
Moving Moonbeam is the bonus action, so yes.
Is it? I thought it said it was an action.
To move it?
Yeah, to move it. I thought it said it was an action.
Moonbeam is an action.
Oh,
is moving Moonbeam an action? I thought it was a bonus action.
It is.
It says
Most
you can use an action to move
things
the beam up to
move.
60 feet in any direction.
That's odd. Most things are bonus actions.
It's because it's so good.
So I'm just gonna hop into the hole, I guess.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you can get about there. So on your next turn with your movement, you could get into a space where you would be able to see out of the hole to cast stuff.
But
right now you're just kind of in a hole.
Pip just runs up next to you and is like, Suliya, and then you're like, bye. Into the
hole. You're on your own, buddy, but so would I need to have cast Flame Seed before I jumped into the hole, or can I do that from the hole?
It's your...
Do you have to see, or does your guy have to see?
I don't know if
it's from your moth, so the moth has to see the target, so...
Okay, so the moth can just do that.
Go for it.
The moth can try one more time. Third time's the charm. With a natural 17 for a 22 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Get it, moth.
Go?
Flame moth used ember.
It is 1d6 plus 3 for 8 damage. Fire damage.
And...
Wait, no, I also rolled d8. Don't I? Because of my enhanced bond?
It
says whenever you cast a spell that deals fire damage, does that count for my enhanced bond?
I think it's you casting a spell.
Okay, so never mind. Just 8 damage then.
Okay. And with that, it is already 8:30, so we are going to pause as the Oni is getting ready to take his turn. So we will be back in 10 to 12-ish minutes. Hello, everyone. We're back. It's time to, I don't know, maybe kill an Oni? We'll see. Maybe we'll have a Molly Mock situation. It's all good.
Kill or be killed.
When I was looking,
you better. That's on you.
When I was looking through the gifts for vague spoilers, I really wanted to find like a Molly Mock coat with like a big old question mark over it, but that's hard. Didn't work.
Reference means nothing to me.
Critical Role character that died to an Oni.
No.
Yeah.
You stop that.
But in any case, we are to the Oni, who you see his wounds fully start to stitch up again,
yes.
But he's also in the moonbeam.
Yes.
So he needs to make a con save.
Yes.
12.
That fails.
Woo!
For 15 total damage, because I can do math.
Good job. And the Oni says to Glimmer, if you're not going to cooperate, I will just have to make you then. And comes down.
Fucking try. Doran's been trying to make me do shit since day one.
And you just see him swipe twice with his claws.
Swipe or no swiping?
And a natural 1. Oh my god.
You said a 14?
13.
Both miss.
Ooh, the Oni is getting perturbed.
Because of Wild Magic Surge.
I flash him my new dump truck blue ass. It is a full moon!
He says, just give it to me! And does not manage to hit you at all, and is getting very frustrated. And
yeah, but is he getting a little horny? That's what really matters.
Clearly. And then we are to Castor.
Oh gosh. Did the Oni come back down?
The Oni's at 5 feet right now.
Okay, cool.
I did that for you.
I appreciate it. Sure, we'll start chipping away at this Oni. I'm gonna run up and what's it called? Reckless. With my big magic sword.
Thought he was flying.
He's down to 5 feet now.
Oh, he is. Cool.
Yeah, I can hit him in the dick. That's yeah.
Hit him in the dick.
Hit him in the ankles or whatever. My sword is like 6 feet long and I'm 6 feet tall, so I've got like a 12-foot reach.
True.
All right, 2 attacks coming. First one is
Oh no.
15. 7 plus 8, 15. It's a good thing that was
off
advantage.
Of his chainmail.
That was a 1. Oh, I thought it was me. Oh, I thought it was me to be. Okay, first one misses. Do better. Get out of here. Better dice.
Good.
Get good dice. Much better. Thank you. A 25 now
25 will hit.
for 2d6. 6, 11. 16. Oh, wait. Do math. 6 plus 5. 11 plus 2 for rage. It's 13 points damage.
Okie dokie.
That was my turn. That's my turn.
Cool. We are then to Zenus.
Is the Spitfire working?
Give me... yes, actually it is. Looks like yes.
Yes. Zenus like turns it and clicks the button or like lights something up, and he's just gonna aim it at the Oni.
Okay.
Said it's a +6 to hit, Yuri. Wait,
I
I have the stats up now.
Yes, plus 6 to hit.
Okay.
4d6 fire
16.
damage.
What is it?
16.
16 just hits.
Okay, so 4d6 fire damage. Okay. 15 fire damage.
And as that hits him, you see his skin start to char, and he is officially bloody.
Woo!
It's even though it's just like a steady stream, I like to imagine that it's like jiggling just like a machine gun would. Zenus is just like, yeah.
Beautiful.
A little bit of bloodlust in his eyes. And I'll just, yeah, I think, no, can I, with that, unsettling words as a bonus action on the Oni again. So he'll subtract 5 from his next saving throw.
-5. Okay.
Or
I will try to remember it this time.
I will, yeah, either. Yeah, 5 from the next saving throw. I will also write that down.
Beautiful. Okay, kobolds are going to start making their way this way. They can't reach Glimmer because she is in the air. These two come move your thing to the front. 2 of them come and fall on okay, no, that's not what I wanted you to do.
The DC is 10.
They fall.
Yay! They're just like, what?
2 of them come
Rude.
or fall The rest of them start coming, but they get sort of blockaded a little bit. But I do need a Constitution save as a couple of them are able to, concentration check.
It's a 5.
Huh?
It's a 5.
You got a 5?
Hmm?
Okay, so again, disadvantaged and half movement speed, as you have a couple of kobolds climbing all up in your grill.
By the way, a concentration check is just a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. And then it is Doran's turn, and he is going to use his mage hand and such and give the help action on the Spitfire turret. So advantage on the next attack if you use it. And then we are to Glimmer.
I can't wait to see what you roll this time.
Oh my god.
You.
I think this is 4.
This is 5.
5.
Oh
no!
You ignore.
Oh no! Wait, no.
You ignore
It's a 1.
that.
So
I
I
think
rolled
you
it again.
re-roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen a roll at 1 on a 1d100, and then you get 2 of them in the last
Twice.
76.
Why'd you ignore the 1?
Because 1 is what caused this magic surge in the first.
Oh yeah.
76. You glow with a bright light. Hold on. You glow with a bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next turn. So I'm gonna look at Castor and be like, okay, I'm going back up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go just high enough where I'm out of causing blindness to Castor, but like still up in the Oni.
How high? How far away do you have to be to not have it?
Within 5 feet.
Okay, so you just need to go up 10 feet, and then you wouldn't be out of the Oni's thing, but you would be out of causing Castor blindness.
Yes.
But you would cause the Oni blindness.
Yes. We're thinking with portals, and then I'm gonna acid breath him right in his stupid face.
It's a dex save, right?
Yes. And
15.
that fails, but it's only 6 damage, so. Some truly garbo rolls today.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okie dokie. We are then to Pip.
I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, asshole!" And I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I'm gonna squint one eye, and use steady aim to cancel out the disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll, and try to shoot him in the throat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm using lucky. I cannot roll for shit today. It was a 2, and then it was a 3.
Oh.
I love my life.
Anything else for Pip?
Nope, because I can't do anything else.
Glitter bombs are having a rough time of this fight, y'all.
We're not working together at all.
I mean, I think we're doing okay.
Doran and I got a flamethrower working, so I think we're doing okay.
We're working more together than we usually do.
And then we are to Suliya.
If I use Fury Teleportation to just teleport the spirit, can I still do the 1d... Or no, that's the same thing. Never mind. I thought it was 3d6 for some reason. So, I'm going to climb up on top of Max. Use my action to do that.
Because you're now in the hole, it's just your movement, but you it's going to be like difficult terrain. So you'd be able to get maybe... Like, if you were to climb up, it's a little occupied with Zenus and Doran. You could go there, or you could go there.
Well, do Zenus and Doran count as a size larger than me? Can I just pass through them and get to the back?
Yes.
I'm a medium creature, so.
Let me see. Well,
yeah, you can pass through
Allies,
friendly.
basically.
You can
Yeah.
pass through friendly.
I might do that
Regardless.
so that I also don't get hit by the cannons.
Correct.
I'm gonna go back here, and then so that I still have my action then.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use my action to move my moonbeam over on top of that kobold as well as the Oni.
Yes, yes.
And then I'm going to have my familiar move like what? The ruler is so small again, the button is so small. I'll go over here. I'll go right next to Pip. Like right. I'll move Pyre over next to Pip, and then we're gonna do another flame seed again on the Oni. Do not let me down. That's natural one. Never mind, we don't.
You reroll
You
one.
are.
Oh wait, I do reroll. I just rolled a natural 20.
Oh!
Let's go, Suliya.
Do it.
Worshiper.
Okay, so it's 2. I rolled 2d6, right?
So roll it as normal, and then add the max damage. So like if you roll a d6, right?
Yes.
So you roll your 1d6 plus your whatever normal modifier plus 6.
So 6 plus 3 plus 3, so 12. 12
Well.
damage.
Nice. Okay. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Neat. As we get back to the Oni, you see things start to stitch up. But still, past half health, which is fun. But it is also in the thing. What is it? I cannot keep it in my brain. Con save?
Con save.
17.
That passes, but we'll see what.
Was that at disadvantage?
Oh, it wasn't at disadvantage. Hold on. 10.
Hey!
13 damage total then.
13?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. And he is going to take 2 claw attacks toward Glimmer.
Blind.
He wants the staff. Just give it to me, he says.
Is he?
Blind. The light shining out of my butt is blinding him.
He's
Oh,
blinding, so
it's at the end of his turn.
Wait, hold on. Any creature that ends its turn. Oh. Damn it. Yeah, so he'll be. If he ends his turn here, then he'll be blinded until the end of his next turn.
Okay, so he's not blinded yet. So 15 and 23.
Okay, I'll use my second reaction thing with the umbrella to block the 15.
Okay.
And then I'll take the 23.
For 5 whole points of damage.
Whoa!
As he is now blinded.
He's not moving?
No, he wants the staff.
Okay.
And then we move to Castor. And he's blinded, so you have advantage on the attacks.
Did he go up any though?
No.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Alright, hit and just swing it. Not with that dice because it's been betraying me all night. The betrayal. 19. 'Twas 2 11s. On the
19
dice. Trash. Trash. What's my number? 10 points. Magic slashing damage. And second swing. Crit! Crit.
Nice.
Okay, max damage is 19 points. So this will be the roll added. 2d6 plus 19. 24 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Hey, Yuri.
That would almost kill me right now.
Do you want to do this?
Yay!
As he is blinded, I'm going, like I do the first swing and then I come up, and as I come up, I high five Glimmer. As I cut him, I jump up to his level with my sword and I bisect him, right under, like from the shoulder down. So like his top half like slides off.
And then I kick it.
And then Glimmer kicks it as it's sliding off.
As he's falling to the ground, he says, "They're going to keep coming." As he's dying on the ground, and we are actually. Did you just figure out why I had all that stuff on the board there, Dev?
Like, oh, that makes sense now.
We're going to stay in initiative because we still have 5 more wild magic surges, so we need to know where everyone's standing as things go off.
Plus, there's all these kobolds.
The kobolds, as the guy dies, are going to scatter.
Can I get an opportunity attack on this one?
You sure can. So Castor's gone.
Fuck 'em up.
Zenus, what are you doing?
I think I'm just taking shots with the Spitfire at the different kobolds.
Can I help with that with my magic somehow?
It's an advantage. It's an advantage attack anyways because Doran's helping as well.
Okay.
So it's just one attack, right?
Yeah.
Well, in any case, hit. Like if you hit one, So roll the damage because you're gonna hit. So just roll the damage, and we'll see how many you take out.
13.
13. So yeah, you blow up 2 of them pretty good.
Nice.
Does an 11 hit?
The kobold?
Yeah.
No.
Not with that attitude, it doesn't.
So
I grant a bardic
and
inspiration to Pip as a bonus action, just like,
okay.
You'll get it next time.
And so this guy is toast.
This guy
is toast.
This guy is toast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. So they're all scattering. This one only gets to like there because it's sideways. 10. 10. So those all go that way. Doran again helps. Glimmer, roll a magic search.
Yep. 75.
I feel like you rolled
Another
that
bright
number
light.
before. Your bright light again, yeah.
With the bardic inspiration, it's an 18 by the way for that opportunity attack.
Oh, so one of them is toasted. Okay.
Yes.
Neat.
I did something.
Am I just rolling these back to back, or?
Well, we're going to see where. I think we're going to stay in initiative just because some of them have the chance to blow up your friends, so we want to know where everyone is.
Get back! Get back!
So, Pip.
Yeah. Oh.
What are you doing
It's
in
Glimmer's
this
just like,
moment
"Go,
Glimmer is? You just see her pulsing.
Further away! Get further away! At least 60 feet.
You're flying. Can't you just fly up higher?
I surge at the beginning of my turn!
What does that mean?
Your pilot will understand!
I cast another fog cloud.
That won't help you!
Oh, cloud's not gonna save you now!
And I just sit in the middle of the cloud, just like on the ground.
So you're just staying right there in a fog cloud?
Yeah, I'm
Stop
upset.
farting and listen!
snaping in the middle of this battle.
I just sit down.
Okay, Suliya, are you just staying there, or?
I'm gonna have my. Oh wait, my moth can't. I'm just gonna have my moth fly to me.
Okay.
So like, I think she can make it right here for now, because she only has 30 feet of movement. But that's fine.
Castor.
Castor. Are all the kobolds gone, or they're
all the
running?
kobolds they are where they are on the map. They just you just heard like a and they all started scattering.
One more time.
Glimmer. Glimmer has instructed us to move. Avoiding Pip's fart cloud, I'm just gonna book it to the edge of the map.
Okay.
Alright, Glimmer, do it!
Zenus, are you staying there?
Yeah, I think he's just having fun taking pot shots at the different kobolds.
Okay, you're so yeah, there are if you if you shot there's only
one that I can see in the direction, or
yeah, no, it's just not there's occasions where like if like the splash damage will let you hit 2 of them to get rid of 2 of them, but there's no like big clumps of them anymore to hit more than that. So just roll the damage real quick to see if you do get more than 2, or do get more than 1. I mean,
11.
Okay, yeah, they have 6 hit points, so that splash damage should actually kill that one. So then, but yeah, now they have fully left the map. They have all escaped. They have all escaped, the ones that you didn't kill. So there are like 5 or 6 smoldering on the ground from various hits from you guys, but otherwise, a good 12 of them escaped. Dorn just like, Glimmer, is there anything we can do for you?
Just get out of the way, please.
Okay, so now I think everyone is basically where they're going to be for these last 4 surges, unless anyone wants to move anywhere else. Question mark? If we can roll them individually to see what happens, so if you want to do something in between, we might be able to do that. So we'll just roll them. So we'll just roll the 4 and see what happens. But we'll roll them one at a time.
Okay, first one. 87.
I feel like I've seen that number before.
Yeah, we have. I cast Fly on a random creature within 60 feet of me.
Roll.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll a d6.
Oh, there's a d6. Okay.
Doran's here now too. Like he wasn't visible last time.
3.
1, 2, 3. Castor, you fly. You start to fly.
Woo!
Yeah.
Which might actually be helpful. Who knows?
Would be helpful if we were still in combat.
Okay. Number 7.
98.
98.
That should be a good one.
Surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
That's a lame one.
That's the one that happened when I died in the Ragnar fight, and Enya played in the background. This time it's rock lobster, because whenever I hear of Ragnar, I think of rock lobster, and I don't know why.
Nice.
Okay.
Did I say those 7 or 8?
Yeah.
No, that was 7.
Okay, number 8.
73.
Such
I
high
want to see a
numbers.
good 69.
A random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Within 60 feet?
Yep.
Roll a
I think we're all
d6.
within 60 feet.
This is why I told y'all to run. 2. I think I'm 2.
No.
Pip is 2. Can you...
I just throw up in the middle of the fog cloud. What is happening to me?
Choked on your own fog cloud.
Number 9.
How many hours?
39.
4.
Oh, sorry.
2.
1d4. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. That was
1 hour.
1 hour. 30. Okay, yeah, so 39 for number 9.
Ooh! You regain 2d10 hit points.
Nice.
Ooh.
I could use that. I'm down
Yeah,
to
do
21.
that.
I get an additional 15.
Nice. That puts you pretty back up close, doesn't it?
Is this the last one?
This is the last one.
It doesn't, like, apply my hit points when I...
Do you hit heal?
So it has, like, you can do healing or damage, and it works when I do damage, but it does not work when I do healing, and I don't understand why.
That's
Oh,
weird.
there it goes. Okay. That was strange. Okay, last one.
Yes.
Drum rolling.
90.
90.
Such high rolls.
You become invisible for the next minute. During that time, other creatures can't hear you. The invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell.
There were disadvantages.
So
gone.
everything goes, and then all of a sudden, you just see Glimmer poof out of existence. Apparently,
You can't hear me.
you can't hear her.
Y'all, the Glimmer just literally died.
You see, like wounds are like stitching up, and then all of a sudden, poof, gone.
Oh.
Okay, so that has happened. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm just gonna stumble out of the fog cloud and slip on my own little ball bearings as I do it. Ah! Crack my head on the back, get back up, and then end my fog cloud and just walk over and silently brood right there.
Poisoned, brewed poisonedly, because
Mhm.
it's an hour. You're poisoned for
I'm
an
just like
hour.
holding my stomach and like.
Okay. What just happened?
Oh no. Where did Glimmer go?
Glimmer?
Where did she go? Is she just gone?
I'm going.
Glimmer's gonna wait the full minute and then pop up behind Pip and go boop.
You scare me so much that I throw up again.
I was gonna say, do you want to do the Pip or do someone
Oh
else?
no, I very much want to do that.
I'm just gonna fall on flat on my face. I give up. Leave me here.
Get up. We're not leaving you behind.
Okay, with that stupid distraction out of the way, how are we gonna get Max out of this hole?
Doran, can you cast Mold Earth?
No, Suliya
I
can
was-
just turn into a large animal.
She's
I'm
not gonna
sorry,
fucking
Suliya
catch
turned
you.
into a cow once, and she was the smallest cow I ever saw.
Just
so
become
I
a
don't
big
know.
cow. Just become a big cow.
Maybe.
Just become something
I don't think
big.
the cow's gonna get us out of the situation.
Rhinoceros.
Become a dinosaur.
Yeah, you did
Yeah,
that,
how
didn't
big
you?
can your dinosaur get, Suliya?
Let me
I know
see.
you've seen dinosaurs before, we all have.
They're
Wild
old
shape.
news now.
Or you can do the
Cow-
trick.
Okay, as of 4th level, my max challenge rating is 1/2, no flying speed.
You could become a warhorse.
Would a warhorse be able to push, or do we have anything to, like...
You could become a
How-
giant goat.
Thorin
Well-
says, I think my mold earth can be useful here if we all just work together. Castor, you pull from the top side of the pit. I use mold earth and just slowly build up underneath.
Oh, you could be a yak if you want.
Suliya,
turn
if you
a
do
giant
that
goat.
and become a big creature and lift him up from the, I can pile earth underneath, and I think
An
I could
ox.
probably get him out.
An ox is pretty strong. Or you could become a giant wolf spider and then use your butt web to like wrap around it and pull it out.
Or, if Suliya did become sort of beast of burden, if we could... Do not laugh, this is a common phrase. We could attach a rope to her, and then we could tie the rope to the underside of Max, and I could get in the hole, and I could push him up, and perhaps with the two of us, we could, get Max out that way.
also have enhanceability?
Enhanceability, that the Beast of Burden.
If you're willing, Suliya, I know this is asking a lot of you.
I can do it. I have another wild shape for the day.
You could become a
short rest, technically.
giant octopus. Nope.
It's not going to
I don't
help
think you can.
in this
become
situation.
I don't know. I just don't feel good.
Okay, well, keep your lying on the ground. Maybe stop mumbling into the earth. I'm gonna do that one.
I'll probably turn into a warhorse then, because that seems to be. Or do you think an ox would have more strength? I don't know. Well, what is?
Both are very large and strong.
Hello,
Castor, you hear in your head, please be careful of my delicate undercarriage.
Well, I'm working on it, Max. Number one priority is getting you out of this hole.
It's so weird that
the horse is cooler.
The horse is cooler. The fact that you all can talk to this thing is really weird.
While they're trying to pull Max out of the pit, I just want to check in with Suliya and make sure they're okay.
Wait, does the war machine count as a creature or is it a vehicle?
It's a vehicle.
Glimmer, do you have new wrinkles? How do you have wrinkles?
I have a wrinkle.
A warhorse is a large beast.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
This
what?
is the war. I thought you said the war machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
No,
war.
I
The
was
war
asking
horse.
the war machine count as a creature because if it did, we just use fairy teleportation on it.
Oh yeah, no. The warhorse is a beast. The war machine is a construct.
Yeah. Glimmer, you hear in your head.
Warhorse has a strength of 18.
You hear. That was not a good person. They wanted. I couldn't tell until they were grabbed a hold.
But they were an Oni. Have they come after you and the other Lifebinders before?
They work with. And you get this feeling of on the tip of Suliya's tongue who they're trying to say, but they cannot. It's just not. That when you have a thing that you want to say, just not coming out your mouth. That's the feeling that you're getting from Suri, that they work with whoever
That
FF
entity.
is. Yeah.
Wait, they work with FF?
Yes.
Oh. Shit. Okay, I'm just kind of gonna walk around and just kind of watch you guys like pull the war machine out and be like, so FF is after us.
Oh
Excuse
boy.
me?
Well, I mean, that would make sense with all the other things.
And
I thought they were on our side.
As you look at the Oni, it does have the symbol on its wrist.
Oh, I'm gonna go cut off some of those Oni fingers and take its hair. I'm gonna like gather all the monster parts for this. Take some of the blood too.
Yeah, you're. Give me a nature check.
Well, I'm poisoned, so I have disadvantage. Does anyone? Okay, thanks.
Or
Can someone else just do it?
I'll do it. That's fine.
Thank you.
I'll
Pip's
keep
just, like, laying on the
concentration
ground.
on enhanceability. I'll wait until Suliya changes, and then I'll just cast it and give Suliya full strength.
Glimmer's just like rubbing his tummy, like it's going to be okay. Like she didn't do that to him.
Can't believe that crazy thing happened to you. Wild, right?
Insane how it comes out of nowhere, right?
Dirty 20 for nature to get
collect.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are able to collect a couple vials of blood, the hair, and you want fingers?
Yeah.
or Pip.
I'll identify.
Those are easy enough. The vials of blood are the tricky parts. So you're able to get those pretty easily. But yeah, you collect that.
Are there any like items or things that I can like, or can I just look further? I know there's the FF symbol, but like
take the glaive.
FF symbol. Yep, you can grab the glaive. The glaive is huge. It is built for this large creature, so it is about 3 times as tall as Pip and Suliya.
I have 2 ideas with the glaive. We can either give it to Castor, or we can affix it to the war machine.
both are tempting.
And then I throw up.
And give me
cold compress or something.
Also, Zenus, if you want to keep these monster parts, you are more than welcome to, since you collected them.
I'll put them in. I think we have a bag of holding somewhere. I'll just.
We
put
do.
them in there
I
for now.
stuff them into my fanny pack.
Give me an investigation check.
Let's say we rolled up the Oni fingers in one thing, so there's not 10 fingers just swirling around your bag.
Investigation 17. Yeah, 12 plus 5, 17.
You
It wasn't as bad as
also-
my face made it out to be, but it still is like, oh, that's not good.
You also find a spell scroll.
Ooh.
Put that in your wizard book.
One thing I learned in my travels is that when you kill a monster that can do some weird shit, you gotta take some of its stuff, because you might be able to like create things that can also do that weird shit. So you saw him healing, you know, maybe we'll make something with healing. He spit out ice. Maybe we can make something that has ice. I don't know. I feel really dizzy. I think.
Can I take the spell scroll and sit down with it and cast Identify?
Or can I
yeah.
just tell what it is?
Oh, or
certain-
keep.
One second.
Either way, it's fine. It's just like
Pip's just gonna fall asleep.
minor illusion, like a wet or like a cold compress on Pip's head, and like
I
a
thought you were gonna say a
thermometer.
wet blanket.
Suffer more.
That too.
How? So
Sorry.
for spell scrolls for wizard, does it have to be a level? Do you have to be a level of wizard that you would be able to learn it to learn the spell scroll, or can you learn any spells if you have a spell slot? Do you know how that works? I don't know.
This is why I don't play wizards.
I'm not sure.
I don't think there's a limit. I think the limit is on the number of days and the money, but you just can't cast it. It's in your book, but you can't cast it.
Yeah, so
But-
I think it's if I. What is
I should probably change the music.
spell casting?
You can also pop off the map too if you want. You're basically done there.
That's true. Also, I have a fun surprise for when you re-listen to the stream, and it was definitely the Wilhelm scream.
Okay, so the spells
Yeah.
that you add to your spell book as you gain levels reflect the arcane research you can conduct on your own. When you find a wizard spell first level or higher, you can add to your spell book if it is of a spell level you can prepare, and if you have the time to decipher and copy it.
Okay.
So I'm a level 1 wizard.
So you can. Okay. So you look at the spell, and it is a higher level than you can currently read. So Glimmer can spend 10 minutes to identify, and while that is going on, Suliya, in your warhorse form, you want to roll your advantaged strength check. Castor can do a athletics check for pulling up or pushing up from the bottom. That will also be at advantage because Doran is helping with Mold Earth.
I rolled a 3 and a 19.
Nice.
Athletics. I am proficient in. If I can get there. That's gonna be a 23.
Okay. Yeah, it takes some doing because Max is a heavy guy. Machine. He's a heavy construct.
Big boy.
But with a little finagling, some pulling, after about 10 minutes, you do manage to extract him from the hole in the ground. And as that is going on, Glimmer casts Identify on the spell scroll, and it is a spell scroll of sending.
Oh. Sending 3rd level?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a while until you can cast that.
Well, I wasn't planning on taking more than 2 levels in Wizard.
Oh.
That'll change.
It is a bard spell.
It is a bard spell, so I know how to.
You can always, learn it as a.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have to do some maneuvering of what I know.
So yeah, you guys get Max out and ready to go again, and Doran says, so where exactly are we going?
Will you move us onto the region map on Roll20? That might help us. Or at least me.
Go to the maze, mines.
The ruins.
Ruins, yeah.
Ruins outside of Bilvlum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. You know what's interesting? He says. Before we were so rudely interrupted, just reviewing my notes and things, and I found, and he pulls out one of his books. And he says, I found this. Oh, whoops, not that chat center. Hold on, trash there. Handouts. There we go. Bam. He goes,
Oh yes, the incorrect map.
No, that one looks different.
Does it look different?
Does it?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
two.
there's a
There's-
second.
Yeah, it's 2 of those columns instead of just 1.
There are 3 siblings. Sharing a room. Can't cross this line.
What?
Feel bad for the middle sibling then.
he goes, the stories of this place are odd. Explorers come back and they say they have the map they have, but it doesn't match up to what's there. It's very weird.
Even this map is incorrect?
What do you mean, even this map?
Well, this is different than the other map that we have.
You have another map.
Yeah. Yes?
I don't think you guys told Doran about it.
Oh. We get with the times, Doran. We have another map. I'm 9. I'm feisty now.
Now.
Just wait until she reaches her teenage years.
Yeah. Just you wait until I can legally drink.
And
I
as
started
he
drinking when I was born. It's fine.
Fine, that's fine. That turned out fine.
Pip throws up again.
Grow up, lean over the side. Jeez, I put Pip up on the roof.
Just let me know when it's been an hour.
He's not allowed in the cabin.
Just tie me onto the top. Onto the flamethrower.
I get Max to burp him. Just like tie Pip down to the railing. Just so he's constantly bent over.
He is looking at the map, the two different maps, because I'm assuming Suliya pulled up the other one.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Are these different rooms with the doors are in different places? He says.
I don't remember the map.
It's in handouts.
I thought you meant the region map.
No.
Handouts.
And what does this line? What do these lines mean? He says. He's very. One of them has one line. One of them has two lines.
Suliya already pointed that out, Doran. Stop trying to steal her credit.
It's very odd, he says.
Feel like it's a series of maps, something like that. Like that's the first one in the series, this is the second one, or it could be like different. If it's times a day or something. Wasn't there something about this like area that it was different groups who weren't sure if it remained the same day to day, or they got very confused? I mean, maybe there's some sort of pattern or something to it.
How many of these things do you think exist?
I don't know. We
Got
got two.
only one. Can I flip it over on the back and see if it says like 1 of 6?
Oh, someone hold up a flame to it. A yell from above.
There is on Doran's there is like it's like in a book, so there's just more writing on the backside. The one that Suliya had is blank on the back.
Zenus spends some time like just going through and like sketching out two of them on like other sheets of paper, just like the lines, everything like that.
Yep.
So we'll spend some time doing that, and then once both of them are done, can he try and like just put them on top of each other and like hold it up to the light?
Give me an insight check.
Oh yeah, I'll cast light from behind to give you that like backlit look.
18.
It's interesting as you're looking at these maps. There are 49 rooms in this map. 48 of those rooms have a door leading to them.
Oh, there's no doors in the middle, on the middlemost square.
Oh. That's peculiar.
The doors generally don't match, and you also notice that the doors generally don't match from one map to the other.
But it's consistent in terms of there are 48 doors on each of the different maps.
There's doors to 48 of the rooms.
Rotate it around! See if it matches!
There's more than 48 doors, but there's only doors to 48 rooms. But yeah, you'll notice in both maps, the center room does not have a door to it.
It's almost as if that's like a central thing. Or it's inaccessible. Whatever maze we have that's the goal. It's a room that can't be opened, and the only way to get into it must be something other than a door.
You have
Maybe
to
you
go
go on.
into the room above and drop in.
I mean, that's one possibility, or you go underneath it.
Secret
Or-
door.
Secret tunnel.
It's always a secret
The
door.
walls might actually let people like pass through them.
And the two maps, if I rotate them, there's no combination in which they're
No.
the same. Okay.
Yeah, this involves opening up Clip Studio Paint, though.
So have you guys started continuing on now, or have you been sort of chilling for a hot sec to look at these?
We're.
Sorry, go ahead, Yuri.
Oh, I was gonna say that we'd probably just like get back on the road again.
On the road again.
But Castor is paying a crazy amount of attention to what is on the road in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like before we were just driving, having a good time, but now it's like after you hit a curb too hard and you're like, okay, gotta pay attention. Like that.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And the road is surprisingly clear. Though soon enough it gets to a point where you have to veer off of the main thoroughfare to actually get to the ruins. So you start slowing down significantly because Max is having a little bit of a harder time going on paver-stoned roads, having to traverse through forest and trees and whatnot. Why don't you give me a survival check just to kind of see how you're doing traversing and getting to where you actually want to go.
That is going to be a 25. 19
25.
plus 6.
Castor is bomb ass at reading maps.
I'm great at driving, guys.
And
These maps make no sense.
it's getting to be later in the evening. But as you crest over the top of a hill, you see the stone structure, oddly square, in the distance.
Maps.
It appears to be fully intact, which is surprising because it's supposed to be ruins. You see a bunch of some sort of activity going on outside of the thing, of ethereal presence in front of these ruins as you start to come closer. What would you like to do?
Ethereal presence.
Pip climbs back into the cabin. I feel better now.
Oh, good.
Yes, it has been.
Castor, can you sense anything with your magical woo?
I think my woo's a pretty short distance. Let me check how far I can woo.
My woo is only 30 feet.
Yeah, I feel like my woo's probably similar.
Equivalent.
60 feet.
Oh.
But that only tells me the location of any spell or magic item, so long as it isn't behind total cover.
There is there's illusion magic and oh god, can I remember the schools? The answer is no. It's fine.
It's
Illusion, divination, abjuration is the one that protects.
Transmutation, conjuration.
War magic.
I should come
That's
up with a
another
Hannah
magic
Montana
type.
song for.
Wait,
keep them all straight.
if you 7 types of magic, it's necromancy, transmutation, conjuration, abjuration,
Evocation,
divination,
divination,
the other C one, divination, and the other C one, conjuration, and
No, abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy.
illusion. I don't care about illusion magic, so I never remember it.
Shadowblade is illusion.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Shadowblade is an illusion.
No, it's not. I don't believe that. Now I gotta check.
I think you're a little too far out to sense anything in the ruins. But you definitely are sensing illusion magic.
Eat my own ass.
You definitely are sensing illusion magic. So are you continuing forward towards this ethereal presence, or are you seeing
Why is it an illusion? It does real damage.
I'm just gonna ask
psychic damage
Fiestava and be like, listen, I know that there's some kind of block on your memory. Ethereal beings ringing any bells?
They were looking for us.
Like FF is looking for you, or?
No, like you were.
So maybe it is a friend.
Is there an entrance that we can see? That I can see with my eagle eyes?
Look with your eagle eyes.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation?
Yeah.
I don't have advantage on that. 21.
21.
I investigate with my eyes.
The stone facade, there's something odd about it. It's a little shimmery. But yeah, as you guys
reporting in, I see a shimmer.
As you guys are
no, my name is Glimmer.
As you guys are approaching the ethereal presence, you see it appears to be the ghostly figure of an elven man. Can I have everyone, as you start to get closer, make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, cool.
Wait, how large is this man?
It's an elven
cool.
man.
How large? No, I mean he's not just like a giant elf, he's just like a small little guy.
He's like an elf.
Is it against being frightened?
No.
Aw.
Oh my
gosh. Is it a spell or a magical effect?
19.
Yes.
14.
Wisdom save?
I'm like slowly holding up my finger, it's shaking, it has the fog cloud ring on it.
How many times can you fog cloud a day?
3!
Wisdom, 6.
17.
Okay, if you did not get above a 13, you take 1 point of psychic damage as the ghost attempts to speak in all your head, and under 13 it's a painful wail.
Experience.
But over 13 you hear just fragments of past memories of this ghost. I couldn't find it. Everyone is gone. The loot is the key. And who are you to disturb? And then that cuts off.
Couldn't find it. Everyone is gone.
The loot is the key. And who are you to disturb?
Quick, play some.
And those kind of repeat in your head like it's stuck somehow.
Can I try and send him? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Can I just start playing like a melody or something, almost like similar to Song of Rest?
Sure.
It's kind of similar to that, just trying to kind of flavor-wise, just kind of trying to bring
Yeah,
peace, but not like.
Give me just roll a. It's not a spell attack, but effectively a spell attack, just to kind of see. If you're able to calm it.
22.
Yeah, the ghost seems to flicker and fade a little bit. And its voice kind of fades out of your head. It's still there and kind of pacing and walking around, but it does not seem to it seems as calm, does not seem to notice you guys at the moment.
I'm hyper focusing on these maps. Or Pip is.
Yeah.
Okay, if it doesn't notice us, then I'm thinking maybe I cast Pass Without Trace on us and we just try and sneak in around him.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
I'm cool with that plan.
Are people injured from that first fight? Do we need to rest at all?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Would we have been able to take a short rest on the drive?
Everyone but Castor.
I intently had to pay attention. There's no rest in driving.
I had no other choice. Glare at Glimmer.
What?
You know what you did.
What did I do? I'm sorry I spooked you. I'm sorry I decided to give you a jump scare.
Your magic made me sick.
Sometimes that happens.
Sometimes it be like that.
No, you don't get it.
I'm sorry that I am hideous to behold.
No.
I get it that I'm blue. I get it that I'm old now. I can't help it.
It was in the same pattern. There was a weird pattern of you just things happening, and on that pattern, I got sick.
Oh well.
Or it could have been from the battle and getting hit by the cold.
I turned blue, and I'm still blue, and I'm also old. At least yours only lasted an hour.
Good point.
I'm literally 3 times older than I was this morning.
So you guys are standing in front of this rather large wall.
Sorry, are we looking at a black screen on Roll20 right now?
If you go to the bottom, I didn't put any. It's like
zoom out.
Grass.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And dirt on the bottom, but I just didn't put any stuff in there when I actually made the map. So you're standing on a grassy area in front of the wall. And we'll just grab everyone else in. So yeah, you managed to come up close to the wall. Castor, you are feeling, like I said, the illusion.
I'm hoping.
Magic, you're also feeling transmutation. So what would you guys like to do? As you're looking at this wall, there's no doors on it, but the walls are like shimmery.
Here, let me give a look. Look-see.
Go look.
So I would like to be a rogue.
Okay.
Investigation? Or perception?
Investigate. Well, you already investigated, so these walls are illusory, like you can probably walk through these outer walls.
Check for traps, though?
Go for it.
19 plus
Does not appear to be trapped.
4. Okay. I stick my hand into it.
Where do you put your token where you're putting your hand through?
Oops.
Drawing more grass?
Yeah, I had the pen still up. I'm just gonna walk straight forward.
Look Look at this incredible gigantic blade of grass.
As you put your hand through, it's very much similar to the feeling that you got at Frederick von Erikstein house, and you guys see Pip all of a sudden get sucked through the wall.
I let it happen. Soundlessly.
Soundless.
There he goes.
I kind of just look helplessly at the rest of you guys and running after him.
Where do you, just right behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like running. If I run into a wall, I run into a wall.
Right behind him, you do not run into a wall. No.
Cool.
I will step into it.
I wouldn't have kept going that much. I would have let you smack into me or something.
Is that where Castor? Okay, yeah. Is that where Castor's going in?
Yeah, step on in.
Okay.
Zenus.
See,
I whistle.
I called illusory walls, so like everyone.
as you step through this wall, does the outer wall still does seem illusory, but the inner three do not. There is a door to the right, and if I could have everyone give me perception checks.
Do I get advantage with my eagle eyes?
Yes.
17 for Glimmer.
15.
That is nothing.
21.
Ooh, perception.
Oh, does anyone have that one
14.
fancy spell that makes you better at things? But like it's not like
Enhance ability.
no, the smaller
Guidance.
one. Yeah.
Guidance? No.
21.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
Percy.
Technically, I do.
Oh my
What
god. Okay.
what did Pip get?
I got a 15.
15. Okay, so Suliya, or not Suliya. Zenus and Pip
Glimmer got a 17, I think.
don't
Yeah, I
clock
I got a
this,
21.
but
Oh, we
Castor-
don't get it. Okay.
Yes, Castor, Glimmer, and Suliya, you all notice there are like on the door frame, on the left side, on the top, and on the right side of the door frame, there appears to be like spots that are grooved or rubbed away a little bit.
Can I? Hold on, let me write this down first. Looking at the map.
Mhm.
Do we have a sense of like where on the map we're standing? Like which box we would be in?
I think right there, and I point at the all the way at the bottom,
See.
3 in.
Of the first map or the second map?
I mean both. I think that's the square that we're in.
Because I'm thinking, just the way that
Percy, get out of
potentially we can
here.
handle this is if we grab a third sheet of paper and we create a new map as we go through and see which map it lines up with.
I like it. I can use my finger because I got that ring of doodling.
Yes, your doodle ring.
And my penmanship, impeccable.
Also, do you think perhaps it's with actually, Castor, how long does your detect magic last for?
6 seconds.
Oh, okay. Because
That's
my
it.
next.
You can do it as much as you want, right?
No,
Oh.
I have 4 uses. 3 uses. How many uses?
How many?
I have 4 uses. 3
Okay.
now.
Because I was thinking, because detect
Wait,
magic.
I take it back. 3 uses. 2 now.
Okay. Detect magic I can do 4 times, and each of them will last 10 minutes. I'm wondering if we like turn it on, see if we can find like hidden doors.
I also have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
I take my bag of ball bearings and I take one out and I throw it at each wall.
How many bags of ball bearings do you have?
I have 3,000 ball bearings total.
Okay, so you've used 1 bag of those because you dumped 1,000 out the last
Yeah,
night.
I had 4,000. Each of these holds 1,000, but now it's gonna hold 999, 998, 997, and I'm just gonna throw it against the walls to see if it bounces off or goes through, or triggers any deadly traps.
With touching things.
Yeah, but if you touch it, it could kill you.
Whatever.
That's why I was going to say perhaps the detect magic.
Yeah, but why waste magic when you can be practical with it?
I mean, go for it. I won't argue.
So I do that, Melissa. See what happens.
You chuck a ball bearing?
Yeah, just a tiny little bead.
Perhaps instead of throwing a new one every time, you could pick them up.
It bounces off the wall and doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna do it to each wall.
It bounces and doesn't do anything.
Okay, those are all walls. I'm gonna inspect the door.
Do you guys want to give me a quick... Just give me a straight intelligence check. Just
That's my intelligence.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Okay.
Ooh,
We have a
nat
wizard.
20!
Ooh!
11.
I'm gonna roll it because y'all are gonna doubt him.
17!
14.
Also a natural 20.
Yeah, Glimmer and
Nice.
Zenus high
24.
nice.
Wow.
Rain flies.
Okay,
You're
Jimmy
not
Neutron.
sure- You're not sure why,
It's the ass.
but that weird song that Frederick von Erich Steen sang pops into your head as you're standing here.
L1, T2, R3. Leaders.
Oh, we said
And-
it was litters, like cats.
And as you're standing there, you're looking at the door, and there's a groove on the left, and the top, and the right.
Wait, hold on. Groove at left, top, right. Okay.
And then L1, T2, R3 comes into your head.
Are there 3 grooves on the
Left.
right side?
Top, right.
I press. Oh, left, top, right.
How many grooves are on the left side?
It's just like do you know like in old castles when people walk on the stairs and it's just like the
They're worn over time.
it's worn over time? That's kind of like what it is on the left, the top, and the right. Is like somebody touched it a bunch of times and it wore out on the left, on the top,
okay.
and on the right.
This
Then-
is on the door?
On the door.
So we touch it once on the left, twice on the top, and 3 times on the right.
So okay, so you have
Or
this is
do...
a huge map, and A, we're almost out of time for tonight, but B, you also got natural 20s on those int checks. Looking at the maps again, the map that Runar gave you had a single line going down the middle. The one that Doran had 2 lines going down it. Had a 1 and a 2. There's transmutation magic going on here.
I don't know where the 3 comes into play. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to walk through this wall.
You cannot walk through that wall.
Dang
That
it.
is a wall.
Okay, so I'm gonna press LTR, just once each.
Which one do you start with?
LTR.
You start with L?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okay. So you do that. You push L and then T and then R. What are you going to do now?
Open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you walk through? Question mark?
Yeah.
We tie a rope to Pip and send him on his own.
Pip walks through and you lose sight of him in the darkness.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Pip,
Are you
come-
alive?
Pip,
You
come
can
back.
still hear him.
We need to try it with the correct taps.
You can still hear him.
I poke my head back through. Hey.
What's in the room?
Darkness.
Well, yeah, that's what your eyes see. What do your hands feel?
I close the door again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to press R. And then I want to walk through.
Okay.
Just the letter R.
It is still darkness as you walk through.
All right.
Why don't we try it with the L1 R2 or L1 T2 R3?
Zenus will start doing that. So 1 on the left side, 2 on the top, and then 3 on the right.
Hey guys, are you worried that there's demons in here?
Not until you said that.
Because what's his face got this song from the demon portal. Why do demon portals know about this? Seems too poignant to be a coincidence.
Okay, I'm going to press R, then L, then T.
Can we do my thing first, though?
Oh, you had a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the L1 T2 R3.
Oh, I thought you already did that.
Okay.
We never
you
Well,
do
we
that
tried it
and
first, and then you did your thing before we
And then
found
you
out the first thing.
So basically, you open the whatever you push, whoever goes through the door, it'll be dark, unless you all go through.
Do we want to commit?
Yeah.
Do we?
I mean, we have to commit at some point.
I already walk in.
Do we hold hands, or is that weird?
It's like, it's not even out of your mouth, and Glimmer's just grabbing your hand.
Okay, I'll hold my hand down to Suliya and be like, I guess we're going through.
Okay.
Alright.
Might
Zenus,
as
are
well.
you coming with? Alright, I grab Zenus's hand.
Okay, so you all
In a vice-like grip.
you all go through. I'll just throw you in here. And give me one moment. As you all step into this room, and 1 second, what did I say? Somebody roll me a d20, please.
I put my cats in my dice tray right now.
Got it.
Stop
4.
that.
4? As the last person steps through the door, and the door closes, and the room illuminates, you see floating in the top right corner up here. Oops. Let me make it so I can actually do it. Up here. A flaming skull. And that
Yay.
is where we are going to pause for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate you. Hit that follow if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are so inclined. Some of us will be back on Wednesday with some Dungeon Sphere. Have a great rest of your evening, and we hope to see you back here very, very soon. Bye.